20-lap feature race coming up for these guys. Luke Wilkinson, on the night that we farewell his grandfather, will start from pole position alongside Nathan McDonald. Ricky Gill goes to the low side. Suzuka goes with him. It is a gaggle of cars in 1 and 2 this first time by. Wilkinson very free on exit. Nathan McDonald upstairs. What an opening lap here, Nick.
Yeah, Wilkinson and McDonald side by side. Gill had a cracking start. Sneaks up the inside, has a little look under Suzuka. Can't get it done.
I'll tell you what, it's a cracking battle at the front here, Nick. Wilkinson, that's Luke, still leads, but McDonald trying to fight tough on the outside. Suzuka's going to go even higher. Doesn't quite work that time, but what a race for the lead here.
Yeah, the race for the lead is heating up. McDonald, fresh out of his modified sedan, jumps into the street and he is wheeling it. But here comes Suzuka, tries to split the front two cars. Wilkinson locked down on the bottom.
This is good stuff. Wilkinson down low, McDonald fights tough on the outside. The Roberts Green grows to number 33 as Suzuka buying in 2. 1, 2 and 3, throw a tea towel over them at the front of the field. We go back to Ricky Gill, who runs along in 4th. There's a little bobble for Luke Wilkinson that time. And McDonald just sneaks away in the lead. Gill runs 4th, back to Isipi in 5th. Luke Gray rolls along in 6th position from Bonwick, as it looks as though one of the cars about to retire to the infield. Lismore Wilson Motel, number 27, out of noise here. There's the shot of your leaders once again, and Suzuka goes upstairs and catches Mac napping.
Yeah, Suzuka has a great run on the top, and Mac fights back on the bottom, but the top is just too good at the moment, and Suzuka hits the front, and Wilkinson now blows it in on the bottom, levels up for second. Has he got anything for Suzuka in first? McDonald fights back on the outside. Gill and Isipi, 4th and 5th. Isipi looks to the outside now.
Ricky Gill slides up off the bottom a little bit. Luke Wilkinson manages to secure 2nd position here as there's 2 to go in the opening stanza. We'll throw the yellow in a moment and swap them around and go the other way. Rolling along here. Gill rolls along in 4th, and Isipi will cross the line here and will bring a close to segment number 1.
Oh, Isipi around.
And that'll be interesting. Does he go to the rear? Been supporting street stock racing for a long time here in Toowoomba. 10 to go in round number 1 of the Ironman series.
Wilkinson gets a cracker start and locks it down on the bottom, cuts the nose off Suzuka. Suzuka moves up track. Bonwick on the outside of McDonald, having a little look for 4th now. But here he comes Isipi. He's got the XF wound up. Gets a little bit of a squeeze that time. Switches to the low line. McDonald fights back. We have a race on for the leader. Suzuka now has a big run into 3 and 4. Levels up with Wilkinson.
Holy smokes! Darren Suzuka is sailing this thing in. Feeds it around the outside. Wilkinson fights back on the bottom. Side by side for the lead again. A pair of Commodores in 2, 3 and 4. Oh, just squeezed each other there. Nice, good, hard racing, but Suzuka goes to the lead with 7 to run. Wilkinson fighting back on the low side, and Ricky Gill has charged up to 3rd position. The Engage Ag number 59. Ricky Gill's having the time of his life out here right now.
Yeah, Gill under a little bit of pressure from McDonald on the high line. Isipi from the back of the bus on this one. Finds his way up, squeezes down as we have one facing the wrong way. The 27.
Yeah, Trudy Vickery gets us back underway. And Wilkinson tries to go with him. How impressive is Isipi? Oh, Isipi and McDonald come together. And McDonald now has a little bit of work to do. The Brett Graham owned number 83. Isipi is a charge at home in the XF Falcon.
Yeah, here comes the Carby. has a big look on the outside of Gill this time for position number 3. Gets the job done, but Gill fights back. Locks it down on the low side. It's all Zolka out the front, Wilkerson in through to 3rd, but we are side by side for position number 3.
Yeah, good job here by Isipi to run the middle. Ricky Gill, impressive fighting back. Gill on the low side, Isipi on the top. Side by side, champagne stuff for the Streeties. 3 to run this time by Zolka, impressive out the front. Wilkinson doing a good job in 2nd, but we can't take our eyes off the battle for 3rd and 4th. We're back to Bonwick, Stowart and McDonald, your top 6. Jake Wilkinson 7th, Gray, Pearden rounding out the back half of your top 10, but there's 2 to run. And there's going to be lap traffic here, but there's only 1 car. It's Trudy Vickery for Darren Zolka to negotiate.
Zolka ranges up on the lap car, rolls around the top nicely. Wilkerson closed in a little bit. We got 1 to run this time by. As Wilkerson manages to find his way around the lap car on contact with the lap car.
Oh,
but it is all the 33 of Darren Zolka. Rolls out of 4 this time and greets the checkered flag. Wilkerson home in 2nd. Gill and Isipi 3rd, 4th, and Stoward will round out your top 5.
It's certainly a fun way to start the AJAG Ironman Series. Round 1 goes away at the Toowoomba local. Come on, Toowoomba, make some noise for the Roberts Greengrocer number 33 of Darren Zolka.